Good morning, wherever you are. If it's not morning, good day. I am Professor Naegele, and this lesson is going to focus on something that I've been able to definitely do some research and dabble into, and then actually acquire a pretty dedicated practice and have gained many results, very successful results, and additional connection within myself. So, those of you who do not know my methodologies is that I make sure that I am practicing what I teach. And as a dramaturg and intimacy coordinator and acting coach, I often put myself at the forefront for my students, not only as an advocate for them on set, but also insightfully being a resource for them to just always have access to. I enjoy researching. I enjoy science. I enjoy holistic practices. I enjoy humanity. And so, with all of that as a fascination and also practice of mine in everyday life, I pour back into my students with lessons like these. So, without further ado, today, before I actually start the lesson, I actually would love to invite you all to reconsider and re explore the concept of chakras, not merely as a mystical entity, but as a powerful tool for enhancing your craft. Drawing from my recent studies and practices alongside insights from my esteemed colleague, Faye Simpson, who is the author and creator of The Lucid Body. She is also a professor at NYU. She has introduced me to this wonderful world of physical acting practice, and I invite you all to definitely reconsider the term itself of chakra and all the ideas around what that may have been stigmatized in our Western um, training practices here. And I invite you all to come from a physical perspective that includes your internal, visceral spirituality on whatever level you're on with that. I am personally very spiritually in tuned. I very much work with energy and I practice that and implement that in my work as a choice, as an actress and human being. And I have found amazing results that have benefited from that. So the awareness itself of the lucid body, also including chakra awareness and balance of chakras. It can profoundly deepen our physical and emotional presence on stage. By tapping into these centers of energy, we can unlock new dimensions of visceral expression and authenticity. You can embrace the practice with an open heart and mind as it offers a pathway to richer, more connected performances. So, we're going to explore the transformative potential of chakra awareness together in this lesson and see where it leads your creative journey. Again, it is one that I do currently practice often and actually have been very, very grateful to have met Faye Simpson in my recent journey to Scotland, finishing up my intimacy coordinating certification. And so this has definitely been life changing for me and career boosting in the same sense. So hopefully you gain something out of this lesson today. So this lesson should probably be about 20 minutes long. Your chakra awareness enhances your acting craft. So this will guide you through understanding the chakras, exploring related body awarenesses, and practicing visualization techniques to aid in character development and performance. I've titled this lesson Grounding Your Performance, Chakra Awareness for Actors with me, Coach Jonna Naegele. All right, so I welcome you. I am Coach Jonna Naegele. I am a dramaturg, a acting coach, and also an intimacy coordinator, certified through the IPA Association, which is a SAG-AFTRA accredited program. So, my expertise so far is still pretty intermediate. I do meditate a lot throughout the day, many different ways. And so, my chakra awareness includes a lot of research. I read a lot of books like The Lucid Body that center around using very internal, visceral shadow work. I study great philosophers like Carl Jung who focus on the philosophy and the psychology behind cognitive behavioral science. And so the chakra awareness has enhanced my acting performance, just kind of in combination with all of those things, and in including certain visualizations and points that I can easily and quickly go to that brings everything together and helps me be a more grounded and centered actor. And so the purpose of this lesson is to help you all connect physically with awareness and chakra visualizations to improve groundedness and focus in your roles. The benefits of integrating chakra into acting, it enhances emotional depth. It focuses on your energy, and it has focused energy within it of itself. And it helps to promote a strong personal presence. So, understanding chakras and what that means. Simply, the terms of what chakras are basic, or what the term of chakra is basically energy centers in the body that correspond to specific physical, emotional, and psychological areas. So these are the seven main chakras. There's also an eighth if you are extremely into your spirituality, and the more that you work on the physical aspect, you may want to go into more of the meta side of it. And there is that eighth, which is the outer body chakra as well. But we're going to, in this lesson, focus on just the seven for the benefit of your acting and tapping into your groundedness. So the first one is the root chakra. And that one is focused on stability and grounding. The sacral chakra, which is creative and emotional expression. The solar plexus, which focuses on confidence and power. Then your heart chakra, which focuses on compassion and connection. Your third eye chakra, which focuses on intuition and insight. And then the crown chakra, which focuses on spirituality and higher consciousness. Body awareness and visualization practices. So the root chakra is great for that. The root chakra focuses on your connection to the ground, which really is that root chakra. If you could visualize it and close your eyes to kind of stem, you would place that massive energy at the base of your tailbone. And so right there in that whole area, if you're sitting on the ground, whether it's crisscross or legs straight out, or you're even lying down flat on your back, you are to visualize that centered energy source being at the base of your tailbone. And so that's where the root chakra kind of grounds itself. Um, I guide you all whenever you are in this, whether it's a meditation or you're taking a moment to do some body mapping and just kind of internally get yourself grounded and visualize very quickly before going on set or before, preparing for a table read or a big meeting coming up or an audition even. Grounding is super quick and super easy once you put the practice in of to knowing where you're trying to source that energy from and place that energy into to be well more, very well more connected into your body and more present. And so I encourage you to focus on your connecting and your connection to the ground, imagining roots growing from your feet into the earth. I encourage you to use visualization of a red light at the base of the spine, promoting a sense of grounding and stability. Red is the color of the root chakra. So whenever you think about grounding and that center, just kind of getting yourself connected to the ground and rooted, you want to think of you want to feel and visualize the color red in that space. And then feeling grounded can enhance a character's presence and authenticity as actors. So moving into the sacral chakra, the sacral and the solar plexus chakras, that's going to be in like the navel area, and right in your underneath your rib cage area for the solar plexus. So there's a brief visualization process for the sacral chakra. You want to imagine an orange light in the lower abdomen, fostering creativity and emotional awareness. For the solar plexus, visualize a yellow light in the stomach area, building confidence and personal power. So we know a lot of stuff. We always talk about the core, that, as long as you kind of get the core engaged and activated, then that gives you stability and a sense of balance. So a lot of things really do happen in the core. If you ever, heard the phrase gut feeling, I got a gut feeling that something is off balance, that's your solar plexus chakra that is activated, or off balance. Imploded or exploded is really the terms. And that's a more advanced level of understanding, but it basically means whether it's imbalanced or not balanced at all. And so for the solar plexus, you want to visualize the yellow light in the stomach area, building confidence and personal power. These chakras aid in expressing emotions authentically and with conviction. The heart and the throat chakra. So I guide you to visualize a green light in the heart center, symbolizing love, empathy, and emotional connection. Then you imagine a blue light in the throat area, which enhances communication and truthfulness. The importance of these chakras in connecting with fellow actors and delivering lines with truth and clarity is huge. And so I invite you to now think about the third eye and the crown chakra. So you want to visualize an indigo light on the forehead, promoting intuition and inner wisdom. And then you finish off with a violet light at the crown of the head, encouraging a sense of connection to the character's larger purpose. Chakras support an actor's intuition in responding to scenes and your peers. So the benefits and practical application is kind of summarized by integrating chakra awareness. It can bring emotional depth, physical presence, and focused energy to performances. So there are practical tips that I've kind of shared, that meditation. You can jump on YouTube and look at a lot of, I would do very short ones to start, like 10-minute, 15-minute chakra meditations, or the practice of chakra guided meditations, and just kind of become familiar. That is definitely um, a route that I took myself. And what I started building was a playlist of ones that were really easy for me to be able to do, like in between um, coaching sessions, or in between my daily dramaturgy that I have to do, and ripping and running, or being on set, or prepping for my next role. I've got a couple of TV shows that I'm a part of currently right now. So I've got a lot of different things going on that I have to stay grounded and centered, but I don't have a lot of time in between. And I want to be able to not overwhelm or overstimulate myself with practices and exercises just to stay grounded. So I encourage that for you all as well. Um, and so take a few moments before each rehearsal or performance to practice a quick chakra visualization. The importance of an integrated approach which is I'm encouraging connecting the physical, emotional, and energy levels for a holistic performance. Many of you who know me as coach, I'm very holistic. If we can do things organically and not put yourself as professional working actors in any sort of stress response, then I always try to avoid that. And so, um, yeah, it helps with the energy levels for holistic performances. So, I encourage you all actors to experiment with these practices in your daily routine or even in acting class. You can totally do it there too, as well. I'm always one for taking a moment to do a class group exercise, and observe any changes in your awarenesses and character development. I invite you all to leave a comment about this lesson. Any questions that you may have, please put them in the comment section. And please subscribe for more of these lessons and insights for you. I will be uploading quite a few more on other various topics just to kind of help you all be prepared for either your big break or your next lead role, and making sure that you're constantly growing in this beautiful, wonderful craft of acting that we have signed up for. So, this lesson aims to provide you all as actors with a practical and empowering approach to enhancing your craft through chakra awareness, combining both visualization and physical practice. So, I thank you all for joining in. I'm very excited to support your journey in becoming more grounded and focused performers.